And that's, I'll never forget where I was that day when I called my dad and I said, Dad, I think we need to do condos.
When you really started getting more and more involved as the years went on and your responsibilities grew, how did you then decide, hey dad, we should get into condo development? What is the decision making process that goes into reviewing the portfolio as a family and deciding to take that leap into new asset classes that you haven't explored before?
So we looked at it and I was really pushing my dad, to be honest, and telling him that I feel like we could do condos because as much as it is a completely different asset class, to your point, for the way that I looked at it is with our hotels, people are living with us for a night, 2 nights, 3 nights, sometimes 30 nights. So now we're basically just building something that's permanent for them to live in. And for me, the hospitality aspect was still the same. So it didn't feel that different. Asset class, yes. Business, yes, completely different. But for us, it just felt like a very natural shift. And that's, I'll never forget where I was that day when I called my dad and I said, Dad, I think we need to do condos. And he's silent on the other end of the phone. He just says, okay. And he kind of says, you know what? I think we can make this work. And I was at our hotel at 92 Peachtree. I was looking out the window and just telling him that I'm telling you, we can do condos here. And it was just such a beautiful start to the journey. Whereas now, we have quite a few condo developments. And it was just, I have to say, there was also a lot of trust that my dad
Mm,
heard what I said. I did it
yeah.
100% because I see a lot in family business where it's not always like that, right? So whoever is the head of the family business, whichever parent it is, they're not usually open to their kids' opinions, and I see
Yeah.
that all the time.
Yeah. But, also in family businesses, we don't always see that next generation take a keen interest like you
Mm,
have.
that's
You've
true.
taken more than a keen interest. You've taken a trailblazing keen interest in
Yeah.
growing the family's business and portfolio and diversifying.